but it also is a intergenerational plan. That's where the insurance policy matters. You leave the insurance policy, the kids have hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank, and you teach them how to be smart, responsible with the money. They don't have to go to work anymore. They're okay. They can actually stay in safe spaces. They can be around people that they actually trust instead of having to go and leave their safe space to go and get resources. See, on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, this is in psychology where they talk about human needs and the baseline needs. The most basic need, I think, is food and water. And then the next basic need is like security, like shelter, stuff like that. So if you don't have like the basics, like you can't feed yourself, which a lot of us can't feed ourselves without the corporate plantation, right? You can't feed yourself, and what happens is you'll give up your security to go get food and water. So you leave the security of your safe space. You wake up, you're around your beautiful black wife, your wonderful husband, your beautiful kids, your wonderful family, and you leave that safe space to go across town to hostile territory to get resources because you can't feed yourself unless you go over there and ask Home Depot to do it for you, right? And so if you want the kids to be safe, then you say, no, we're going to make sure that you have all the resources you need right there in your safe space. For example, there are times I don't one of the things that keeps me from really being that angry with white folks is that I don't talk to them that much. I don't hate them. I don't have anything against anybody. That's not how I'm built. But I don't really talk to them. I can go 3 or 4 weeks without talking to a single white person. I kid you not. Literally, I talk to you. Most of y'all are black. There's probably a white person in here that sneaks in. It's okay. You're one of us. If you're smart enough to learn from black people, that means you're intelligent, and I respect you for that. But generally speaking, it's like I talk to my wife in the morning, talk to the kids in the afternoon, talk to y'all in the morning too. Have a couple meetings with other black people, watch a movie and then or something, I don't know, go to the gym and then go to bed. And that would be my typical day. And that's a day that I think could be framed for everybody. I think everybody, if you give the kids like the gift of entrepreneurship and teach them early how to start businesses and how to invest, who says they need to go get a job? It takes about the same amount of effort to invest and build a business as it takes to do backflips for your employer. It's similar. It takes about the same amount of energy to fill out the form for an LLC as it takes to fill out 300 job applications or whatever, right? Right? So why not make that the new paradigm? I really think that should be our new paradigm of thought. I actually when in 2013 I wrote that short book. It's really short. It's called It Takes a Village to Raise the Bar, a new paradigm for Black America.